Smell of oil and coffee, neon humming low, boot prints in the sawdust, road dust on our souls. No speeches, no sermons, just truth in the scars. A jukebox full of sinners and a ceiling full of stars. The clubhouse is my church, where the vows are few but firm. Steel and leather whisper, ride and keep your word. We ain't saints, brother, but we'll stand through fire and dirt. From sundown to the dawn light, clubhouse is my church. The stitches on a leather vest, names burned in the grain. Half our prayers, a socket says, the rest are miles of rain. We trade the truth in fragments, only road dogs keep. Let the motor hold the beat while the past goes back to sleep. The clubhouse is my church, where the vows are few but firm. Steel and leather whisper, ride and keep your word. We ain't saints, brother, but we'll stand through fire and dirt. From sundown to the dawn light, clubhouse is my church. When the highway moans like thunder and the moon pins shadows to the lane, we roll side by side like numbers, every heartbeat tuned to the chain. If you fall, I'll lift you. If you're lost, I'll find. Yesterday ain't judged here, tomorrow's on our minds. Outsiders won't get it, and that's fine by me. It's a simple code, the road, the word, the key. The clubhouse is my church, no marble, just wood and flame. Smoke, laughter, knuckle grease, and weathered steel for stained glass panes. We're different, but together like fingers in one glove. Brotherhood ain't a title, it's the reason that we run. A lot of clicks, neon flickers, midnight claims a bar. As long as engines turn, we know exactly who we are. Clubhouse is my church. Clubhouse is my church. Clubhouse is my church. There's a new sheriff in town, no more guns on the bar going around. Here he is, Outlaws like a runaway train. This one-horse town ain't big enough for our names. There's a new sheriff in town, and we ain't his cup of tea. Used to grab what fell off the wagon, now it's trash day, and he's looking at me. What was wrong with the old one? Nothing, far as I know. Lying quiet in the canyon, feeding buzzers below. Didn't trouble nobody, didn't stumble or shout. Seemed that iron round his neck kept the peace just fine somehow. Meanwhile, a little outfit had a beautiful run. Rackets, whiskey, poker, smoking under the sun. Tequila rivers, cheap romance, no moral alarms. A postage stamp and a key curled up in arms. We flipped the badges to an ammo shed. Padre, que pasa, keep your sermons in your head. Don't interrupt the table when the stakes get loud. If salvation's needed, we'll invite you around. There's a new sheriff in town. No more guns on the bark on the rounds. Here he hits outlaws like a runaway train. This one-horse town ain't big enough for our name. There's a new sheriff in town, and we ain't his cup of tea. Used to grab what fell off the wagon, now it's trash day, and he's looking at me. We packed the saloon with pockets full as the moon. Yesterday we lifted a train, gold doubloons, boot heels drummed on tables, floorboards cried till the door blew wide with the scream outside. And staggers a Reverend Bob, shirt painted red, grabs a shot off the rail, throws it back, shakes his head. Boys, he croaks through the smoke in the den. I got news for you, devil's law just rolled in. There's a new sheriff in town. No more guns on the bark on the rounds. Here he is, outlaws like a runaway train. This one-horse town ain't big enough for our name. There's a new sheriff in town, and we ain't his cup of tea. Used to grab what fell off the wagon, now it's trash day, and he's looking at me. No more long hands reaching for another man's plate. No more dynamite tucked by the belt for fate. No more bedding senoritas like a stack of chips. House rules changed with the badge on his lips. They say he's tall as a cottonwood, fist like stone. Rolled in from the river where the big boat's grown. Says we'll fix the town the hard way, son. And by sundown half our crew was done. We wore steel bunks while the good folks cheered. Orders back, the hoodlums disappeared. End of the wild times, lock up the brats. Now we really live, they tip their hats. But crooks on each corner got swapped for fines. Sheriff runs hot, get in line. Taxes climb like vines on brick. What you hid in the mattress, bring it in and quick. He don't fancy jokes with a sideways grin. If your soul ain't straight, you're sleeping in. Pastor's book for touch and banker's pinch for skims. Tie your mare on, welcome in. Corn won't grow, but the price sure will. Someone scratched on the stable, sheriff's a chill. No job on Main, just hunger and prayer. The hangman's dreaming of a day off there. They curse our names, then sneak us praise. We laugh on watered stew most days. At dusk from the saloon comes a six-string riff. Some barroom bard sings, my best friend's a sheriff. Town squares clap while the jail bars ring. Funny how law gets to pick who sings. There's a new sheriff in town. No more guns, songs, no bark on the rounds. It's like freight through a midnight pass. Says sweep the streets, start with the past. There's a new sheriff in town, and we ain't his cup of tea. Used to grab what fell off the wagon, now it's trash day, and he's looking at me. My face on this county line road feels like a kid in a driving show. Roll on the throttle by the bed dust, catching that wave of a wide open rush. I don't care if the front end shakes, long as the trouble's falling off in my wake. I ride in the rain, I ride through the storm. Big Mike's rolling to beer in his arm. Mama says, boy, it's time to settle down. Stop running round. Sitting slippers by the TV glow, living nice and simple. But there ain't no Big Mike with beer in that show. Baby blankets hanging pretty on the line. Neighbors push strollers in a tidy little line. But I got one job that I can't let go. Can't get the signal, can't tune that show. Mama's proud, says life turned out fine. Put on 55 pounds and a bigger behind. Whole fam parked by the TV glow, living nice and simple. Whole fam parked by the TV glow, living nice and simple. Whole fam parked by the TV glow, living nice and show. Mama says, boy, it's time to settle down. Find a ring, stop running round. Sitting slippers by the TV glow, living nice and simple. But there ain't no Big Mac with beer in that show. Don't tell me I gotta sell my two-wheel brother just to dent the note on a stroller, the flat screen, the cover on a house with a fence and a lawn no one mows. Is that how the last good highway goes? Well, that everyday storm sucked me in like the rest. 9 to 5 bills due, no room for the West. Lord, keep me leaning on steel, not the bottle. Don't glue me down to that couch-bound throttle. Lord, keep me leaning on steel, not the bottle. Don't glue me down to that couch-bound throttle. Lord, keep me leaning on steel, not the bottle. Don't glue me down to that couch-bound throttle. Lord, keep me leaning on steel, not the bottle. Don't glue me down to that couch-bound throttle. I'll take wind, a road and a midnight run. Two-wheel brother till the long ride's done. Line smells, colors, sounds slip out of sight. Eyes burn low, ears go quiet, joy runs dry. I reach for my soul with both hands in my face, but it keeps to the rafters, too high for my chase. The station remains on the last cold track. Diesel in the wind and the world at my back. Farewell phone's gray like a tide I can't stop. Sweet sick heat on my lips as it crawls to the top. It eats at my palms till the knuckles go numb, like gasoline kisses and tar on the tongue. Love's still here, God, I wish it was gone. Small town sheets where I bled till the dawn. Got it lilac steadying through the pain. Freight kept its rhythm like a rattling train. The bunk under us, weeds filthy and thin. Spring faded with a tired violin. We won't die in New Orleans, now I know that line. No bar keeps pouring you whiskey this time. No stranger's kiss is gonna make us fine. Chrome in the sunlight, boots black with miles. I straddle the silence and count up our trials. We talk to the wind like it understands, but the answer's right off with the dust from our hands. Last platform gospel, a lean ragged choir, pistons and heartbeats in low E minor. I wanted redemption. The road gave me truth, a mirror that cuts, and a ghost of my youth. Love still here, God, I wish it was gone. Small town sheets where I bled till the dawn. Got it lilac stared in through the paint. Fred kept its rhythm like a rattling train. The bunk under us, weeds filthy and thin. Station spring faded with a tired violin. We won't die in New Orleans, now I know that line. No bar keeps pouring you whiskey this time. No stranger's kiss is gonna make us fine. Under the Crescent City Bridge, the circles won't break. We cry too bitter, taught nature to wait. Loved our lovers too hard, wrote verses as knives, insulted the poets just to ransom our lives. So New Orleans won't have us, let the brown river sing. Towboats push water in a dark iron ring. I kicked down the stand, the horizon rolls shut. Neon bleeds out like a slow, careful cut. If there's grace for the lost, let it ride in the dirt. My clubhouse is my chapel, and this country is hurt. We won't die in New Orleans, say amen to the steel. The road keeps the secret that the heart couldn't heal. Man, you look a lot like a cow, old timer, no lie. But you won't get nothing from me but a shrug and a sigh. Wild imagination, partner, leaky bucket up top. At most I flicked a cigarette and then missed the trash drop. No, I don't know Wally, aka Meat Grinder Joe. And I'm guessing you won't find him on this side of the road. This sleepy little neighborhood's trying to rest tonight. Go chase some real bad actors downtown. Alright, Mr. Policeman, hands in the air for what, my friend? I ain't getting in your Crown Vic, I ain't drunk, I ain't bad, didn't pee on no fence. I don't know what you meant. Say those cop shop tricks, I know my rights boss. Didn't post a thing wild, didn't boost or floss. Never hit those torrent sites, never stole a stream. Yeah, my apps are paid, Spotify, Netflix clean. Tried weed once at some party where the floor was sticky, Here's my registration plates, address in city. I'm not involved, no way, no how. So why you grilling me right now, Mr. Policeman? Hey. What brought you to a block, Mr. Policeman? I ain't carrying a Glock, Mr. Policeman. Empty wrist, no cuffs to fit, Mr. Policeman. I'm clean, this ain't it. Yeah, in that box green tea, I'm taking it to a friend. I don't roll with stick-up kids, a life was in the pen. This kitchen knife, bologna slice, and lunch, my dude. You thought I yelled hate officers, nah, hate rhinoceros. Believe me, officer, wrong guy, wrong time. You got your own opinion, mine stay in mine. Mr. Policeman, what brought you to our block, Mr. Policeman? I ain't carrying a Glock, Mr. Policeman. Empty wrist, no cuffs to fit, Mr. Policeman. I'm clean, this ain't it. Mr. Policeman, what brought you to our block, Mr. Policeman? Policeman, I ain't carrying a Glock, Mr. Policeman. Empty wrist, no cuffs to fit, Mr. Policeman, I'm clean, this ain't it. Mr. Policeman, what brought you to our block, Mr. Policeman? I ain't carrying a Glock, Mr. Policeman. Empty wrist, no cuffs to fit, Mr. Policeman, I'm clean, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. No sermons, Padre. Save the choir for church. You'll crack this case without me in the lurch. I'm not your headline, not your big break. Wrong name, wrong kid, wrong stake. Mr. Policeman, what brought you to our block, Mr. Policeman? I ain't running, check the clock, Mr. Policeman. Pockets light, no cuffs to fit, Mr. Policeman, I'm clean. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Feels like the game wasn't worth a candle again. My aces got busted and I'm short on wins. Could've cashed out quiet, could've let it slide, but I took that seat again with nothing left to ante or hide. 'Cause every move's written in the sky, and back home every chore's done dry. Tabs are settled, love's paid up, and every ticket heaven side is sold. No room up top. I didn't sell no one out, didn't trade what I love. Forgive me like I would have just played the hand rough. Forgive the ones still hunting, bless the ones who struck gold. We'll meet the curtain with some grace at our bright ragged show. Yeah, every move's written in the sky, and back home every chore's done dry. Tabs are settled, love's paid up, and every ticket heaven side is sold. Doors closed up. Tickets are sold. All the tickets are sold. Raise the lights, deal the night. All the tickets are sold. stacked up front like a chrome V-twin. I've got my pair riding lower grinning. Call us mirror images with different views. Me and you near about the same tattoos. Yeah, you and me, like two seas of gasoline, an oil roaring next to a ton of TNT. Put your hand in mine, let the sparks begin. Strike the match, babe, watch the fire roll in. You don't do pop radio, me neither, friend. I skip the big box, you rock the thrift store trend. Second-hand denim with a life in the seam. Swear the sticker says certified brand of dreams. We're all former lovers with a streetlight glow. Cash only hearts in an all-ages show. Yeah, you and me, like two seas of gasoline, an oil roaring next to a ton of TNT. Put your hand in mine, let the sparks begin. Strike the match, babe, watch the fire roll in. Haircut with a wild little streak. You laugh loud, honey, makes my week. Your rock and roll hits like a barroom squall. Let's dance so hard the floorboards fall. If trouble is a jukebox, feed it a dime. We'll burn this night in 4/4 time. Yeah, you and me, like two seas of gasoline, an oil well roaring next to a ton of TNT. Put your hand in mine, let the sparks begin. Strike the match, babe, light it, ride it, let the fire roll in. Felt like the wind came looking for me, spun me around like a deadly dream. Road went blank, my footsteps hid. Where was I headed? Hell if I did. I remember walls with the blood sliding down. I remember hand that swung around. Everything else is a tangle of dreams. I forgot it all, I forgot it all. I hear the children's cries that weren't my own, curses of widows in a half-lit home, eyes of husbands fading gray and still. But I I remember war.